What is up, Star Wars fans? I'm Jake Berlin here with Apocalypse Movies, and this is our review, recap, discussion, nerd out of the brand new Star Wars The Last Jedi teaser poster that was released yesterday at Star Wars Celebration in Orlando. The Star Wars Last Jedi panel was yesterday morning, where they obviously revealed the trailer, obviously revealed the poster, and a whole bunch of other tidbits we've been waiting for a long time. Very, very exciting stuff. With it being such a big deal, Star Wars Episode 8, the sequel of The Force Awakens, I thought it'd be a great idea to kind of just break down everything that was released. This video obviously is going to be about the poster, what it entails, what it means, the colors, the way the characters are placed on the poster, the tone, everything else. And then we're going to have a little bit of a trailer breakdown as well a little bit later, kind of a Padawan spin-off in a way. But yeah, so let's get right into it. So you can kind of see it behind me here. First off, it's just a beautifully structured, creatively, and just a very, very well done poster. That's what I'm trying to say. A very, very well done poster. It's simple. Its colors, are bright and very vibrant. It sticks out to you from wherever you are. It's honestly, like, when I first saw it, and I put this on Instagram and Twitter yesterday when it was released, but it's probably the best Star Wars poster I've ever been or ever seen in all the Star Wars movies there is. It's fantastic. And again, that goes back to its simplicity, and also it has a very great homage to the original movie, obviously, with Luke when he's holding up the lightsaber in the middle of all the stuff that's going on around him. You can tell that you see the picture and then the white outline with the letters back here on the bottom. Very, very classic look back to 1977, and the original Star Wars posters as well, from The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. But yeah, it's something that strikes your eyes immediately, and it's a great first start for this film. I mean, this film it's clear that it's just gonna crush no matter what. I think the trailer was great evidence for that, but this poster, posters have become a huge thing nowadays, and so they're plastered on in movie theaters and on billboards and all over websites, and so you have to get a poster right. You have to be able to catch the viewer's eye, and this one does so. And I have a big thing with posters. I'm a huge fan of them. I collect them. I have a whole bunch around my apartment and in my room and stuff. And so the one thing for me is the image has to capture the essence of the film or a single character for it to be good. And it can be busy, it can be simple, but this one definitely does so. We're kind of going to get into that and what it means and why it is the way it is. So I touched on some stuff, but let's jump into the color and tone of it. Obviously, it's the vibrant red, and throughout the marketing so far of The Last Jedi, you can tell that the red is very prominent in the marketing. And so you have the Star Wars logo for first time ever. It's red. The Star Wars The Last Jedi, the font is red, and we've seen that before, but it was actually never used. Return of the Jedi was originally in red, which was originally Revenge of the Jedi. And then Revenge of the Sith was also in red because that was actually Revenge of the Jedi as well, or I may be mixing up names there, but we've actually never seen it on an official poster, the color red for the Star Wars logo, and they're continuing that streak here with this poster. And so it means bad things, obviously. I think that it doesn't just mean that the First Order is going to strike back or anything like that, but this guy right here, he's in a very bad spot, and we'll get into that into the trailer review. But he's had his heart ripped out, and he was starting over with the Jedi Order. He had the Jedi Academy with all these new young Jedi, and Kylo Ren was obviously one of them, Ben Solo. But that was all ripped away from him from when his nephew turned on him and went to the dark side, followed his father's path, and Kylo followed his grandfather's path. And so, and then obviously we know that he went into hiding. He's on Octo, where Rey finds him at the end of The Force Awakens. But he's he's in a bad spot, and it could mean different things, but for me, I think it just means that this guy, he has no belief anymore. Luke Skywalker, he isn't the Luke we knew in Return of the Jedi. He isn't the one we knew in The Empire Strikes Back with, all the hippity hoodah, I'm the Jedi, I'm going to save everything, I believe in the light side, everything like that. He doesn't know what he believes in. He doesn't know what to think, and obviously the trailer, the Jedi must end. This fits with that very well, and so and obviously you see Kylo Ren on the other side of the saber, and the one thing though you have to see is Rey. She's the only bright spot in the trailer or in the poster, and this can mean multiple things. But for me, there's a few things. One, she's the light. She's trying to bring the light back up. It's a very dark time right now. The galaxy's in chaos. There's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and she's the light. She's trying to bring the light back up, and not only as Kylo Ren, she has to deal with this little asshole Kylo Ren and what he's become and everything, but she also has to deal with the foolishness and just the negativity from Luke Skywalker. And because he doesn't know what he believes in anymore, the Jedi have failed, and he thinks that all is the end and everything like that. And so she's trying to bring this light back up, and it's just being stuck from two sides, both good and bad. And so it's very interesting going forward because, we obviously Daisy really had said yesterday at the panel that, meeting your hero might not be what it seems. And I think this is obviously towards that phrase, and the trailer as well. And it's a very different Luke Skywalker, and I think she's gonna have to deal with something much deeper than just the dark side and Kylo Ren. And the trailer obviously showed that it's we're gonna see her training and everything, and but it's gonna be some dark stuff going forward, and they're gonna be dealing with some things that aren't just on the dark side of the Force or the First Order or whatever it is. Luke has demons, and they're going to have to get over that, and Rey's going to have to find a way around that as well. And there's also another meaning that could possibly be out there. I mean, her saber starts out as blue, obviously, but then it ends up turning red, and could that be hinting at something possibly? Maybe she's being not turned to, but could the dark side kind of be getting in her head, and just like Luke was hearing voices in the Return of the Jedi, and he was kind of almost pulled, and the narrative version of The Force Awakens, the book, it actually revealed that Rey hears voices, and they're not good voices, and that's a sign of the dark side. And Anakin heard voices, and Kylo Ren, I'm sure, heard voices, which we'll probably hear in flashback sense. But it could mean that she could be hearing things, and she's also going to have to come over her own demons, because we saw in The Force Awakens she's not this clean cut Jedi like Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon Jinn or anything like that. She's much more aligned with Luke Skywalker, who fan theories for years have said that he could possibly be a gray Jedi and kind of teeter between both light and dark, which I'll get into in the trailer review. But Rey could be dealing with both the light side and the dark side, and we hear that in the trailer. Luke asks her, "What do you feel? What do you see?" And she says, "The light, the darkness, the balance." And so not only could she be dealing with both sides and hearing voices and almost feeling the pull, but she could also be the true balance. Like, the balance could actually be happening in this film. We've been hearing it from the prequels to the originals. The balance of the Force could actually happen. The journey of Luke Skywalker, which he's been going for decades, could actually be happening with Rey. And Luke could actually be, in this horrible, horrible spot, but then Rey comes along and he feels the light again. He feels, the good in the galaxy and the Force, and something is almost reinvigorated with him. And so, I don't know, it's very interesting stuff. This poster, it can mean a hell of a lot of things. Obviously, we're just theorizing here. We're just having a lot of fun, looking it over, seeing what it means, the beauty of it and everything, but it's just very, very interesting, the setup of the poster, why it is how it is, why are only those three on the poster. Obviously, it's only a teaser poster. The main poster will definitely have, much more on it, as all Star Wars posters do. But for the first poster and real first image of the movie, it's very interesting, because it obviously sticks with the tone of the red and the dark side and the First Order and all that kind of stuff. But why is Luke the way he looks, and why is he so much bigger than Kylo Ren, and why is Rey the only light part of the poster? And so many questions. Star Wars Celebration, they answer a lot of it. Kathleen Kennedy had said that Luke is the center of this film. It's going to revolve around him. It's all about him. So, but it's very interesting to see why Rey is there, why she's placed how she is. What does it mean with the saber? Another interesting thing is, if you look at the way the saber is kind of put together with the cross guards basically and it going up, it's a Jedi Order symbol in a way. And the old Jedi Order symbol had, it came up and then it kind of came off to the side as well. Pull up a Jedi Order symbol and then check out the poster. Could the real Jedi Order kind of be coming back in a different kind of way? Not the classic foolish way of the prequels where they didn't see the dark side coming, but, could we be going back to the ancient times of Jedi where, where it first started? Did Luke finally figure out the beginning of the Jedi, and did he find the first temple and learn some things that maybe would help him in the future with someone or another Jedi Academy or other Jedi? It's very interesting because I think personally for me, we're going to be getting a whole lot of Jedi and dark side stuff that we've never gotten in this film, or we've never gotten before in this film. I think it's the first time we'll see, the dark side training. We're going to see Rey training. We see books in the trailer. What the hell does that mean? What are we going to learn? Is it going to just break our core everything we know about this franchise and the order of the Jedi and the dark side? I mean, this poster only brings up more questions, but it also answers a lot, and it's a great first step in the direction of this film. It's beautiful. Again, it catches your eye. It's something that, first opportunity I get, I'm buying and I'm putting it on my wall, because it is probably one of the greatest posters I've ever seen personally, and especially what it means, because those three characters right there, they're going to be a huge part of The Last Jedi, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So, those are my thoughts, my theories. We're definitely going to get into it more once we talk about it on movie news. We're trying to get a Padawan as well to try to do a full breakdown of everything with Jacob and Gio. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. What does a poster mean to you? Do you think Rey is going bad, or do you think Luke could possibly go bad? I mean, is he being pulled to the dark side again? Is Rey the light? Could she end up being the first Grey Jedi? I mean, there's all kinds of things, all kinds of questions that we need answers to. Let me know what you think in the comments. I am Jake Berlin. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Qui-Gon Jake. Yes, Qui-Gon Jake. Apocalypsemovies.com every day. Make sure you, make sure you hit that share, like, give us a comment, subscribe. We really appreciate it. And until next time, may the Force be with you.